and known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me, I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me, everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that.
Hey guys, you there? You there? All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Friday night's 3D shoot. We have kind of a small crowd, but what we are doing is training some of our youth, and we'll introduce them here in just a second. And normal 3D, we'll have our 20 targets down there. We're going to have our new cameramen that are over here, camera women, sorry, not men.
Camera people.
Wow. I know. But we are having a lot of fun. We want to train our youth to be able to do some of this stuff, and eventually
It
maybe
is raising an archer.
yeah, maybe at some point you and I don't have to do this, and we can just kind of direct everybody.
That's what you
they're
want to do.
doing.
You just want to boss everybody around.
I do, but I do like to talk, so I would be bossing and talking at the same time, right?
That's what you call it.
That's exactly what I target. All right, so we have a couple young ladies, young archers that are part of Texas Archery Joad that is here, and we've done a quick rundown on how to use all the equipment, and they have done a great job. We will be working with them to get this set up so that when we do some really big tournaments, they'll be able to be a part of that. We're going to go ahead and switch to them. I'm going to unmute them so they can introduce themselves to everybody. All right, so there you go. So go ahead, girls, introduce yourselves.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Desiree.
My name is Jacqueline.
I'm Lily.
All right, so we have these three girls are going to be helping us today do all this. Go ahead and switch over to the archers. And so here we go. We have our 3D range set up, and if we switch to the other direction, you guys can go ahead, hit the other screen. There you go. And now go ahead and zoom in on our archers for us.
Oh.
All right, and we'll get the scores updated here in just a second.
Because we will be doing live scoring tonight.
Yep. Let me update that, and it's just taking us a second to get everything going. Wendy, I got to fix something real quick.
Like the AC?
Yeah, it's so cold over here.
No. It's so hot. All right, so it looks like Nadia and Julia, those are the two that we were seeing. Now we're looking at live scoring that is starting to come up, and we will have that rolling. I'm hearing un momento por favor. So, it was a little bit faster than the way Scott says it, but let's see. Looks like we have our three youngest on one end. So what we're looking at teams. We have teams of 2 that are shooting tonight. I see Christmas on the scores, but I didn't even see him come in.
That's like 2 months ago.
No,
Oh.
it's not updated yet.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, where's he at? And normally he's loud enough I can hear him. So what you're seeing is what they are trying to get updated. And those are the different shoots that we had, and this is what we have for tonight. We have Ryan Booth and Blake Carr, as team number 1. Jason Brewer and Colby Scott, team 2. Sandra, and it just says comp. It shortened her name. So Sandra Compton and Cody Bowman. Team 3. Then team 4 it says Nadia, but it shortened her name too. So Prophet and Julia Cook. And then we have Brian Paget and Rusty. Do what?
I can't get the auto fresh was there, and now I can't see it.
Oh, okay. So he's talking about what he has going on over there. And so then that was Rusty Montgomery is what I was trying to get out. Those are our teams and our archers for tonight. 5 teams. They all drew numbers to get paired up with their teams.
So now we'll go ahead and switch back.
So just like usual, we'll have the scores for the rounds. It'll be a combined total. Ryan, then Sandra.
All right, I am back now.
That's okay. We didn't need you early.
Getting the live scoring going. These tournaments. I mean, we were literally putting
Jason.
everything together right when we walk up. Everybody walks up.
So to kind of paint the picture, everyone comes in. They're all practicing. Then when we finally get everyone together, then they draw chips with numbers on them to figure out who they're being paired up with. Then we make our way upstairs.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's a little process. So Sandra in front of the screen, then Ryan. Nadia on the end.
All right, we are back. So let's look at target 1 for us.
Way back there in the back.
There we go. Looks like a couple 10s, maybe a 12. Nope, those look like 10s from
they're like
here.
10s.
And if you do call 99, it'll bring it out so we can kind of see everybody. So we've pre-programmed. I say we. The girls actually did all the work.
Awesome.
I know that they're over. Desiree's probably over there saying, "Is what? Is there a mouse in his pocket? Like he didn't do anything." Desiree and the girls, they went through and pre-programmed every one of these targets so that we can see, we can get close-ups on all of them. Go ahead and go to 9 for us right now.
Our 2 youngest archers there.
Yep. There's Nadia and Julia. And
Julia just kind of got thrown into it tonight.
it's funny that Nadia just showed up for the first time here at Texas Archery, and she's going to be starting to shoot with Texas Archery. And this Texas Archery Joad came from Louisiana, and I was like, oh, we've got somebody you may know because she shoots Vegas and some of those big shoots. And I was like, she's like, oh, I know Julia and Madison Wood.
Oh.
I was like, okay. And she's like, I shot with them when they were in Vegas. I was like, well, cool. Well, Julia will be here, so you'll get to see her.
Julia
And
came to just practice in the 50-yard. And she's like, I was not prepared.
she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Let's go ahead and get the chat up in case there's anything going on.
Now, Scott, are you checking chat on all platforms tonight?
I am.
Because we were
I am.
missing some folks last time.
So we are.
And hey, if Gugasburg happens to be watching tonight, just want to let you know that I have a new director at work. And, dude, he could be your brother. The way he acts, oh, my gosh.
So
biggest goofball.
We have changed everything around. Go ahead and zoom in on those as they walk up. So we're going to go ahead and talk them through some of this. Not that we're any good at it. We just, we're doing our best here. But they are doing a great job so far. Let's see how the scores are looking. So go ahead and switch over the scores for us, ladies. There we go. It didn't refresh. Great. So we'll go ahead. Let me see if we can refresh that.
So he's going to try to have it to where it will refresh on its own, which we have done before. We have done team scoring on this program before. It has worked rather well. We are still doing some of the user error on our end, not on the archers. The archers do their part. So what we're talking about is right now it's got round 1 in there and it has their scores, but it did not refresh to put in the new scores, which when they put in the new scores, it will change the order according to how they scored because it is their ranking rounds. So right now we still have Ryan and Blake in first, Jason and Colby in second.
Yeah, I don't know what. There's Ryan and Blake standing together. There's
Okay, so that's Blake in the black shirt.
Yep, and that's Cody and Sandra. Sandra with binoculars. We have Jason and Colby.
So we have Cody and Colby.
Yep, and Brian and Rusty. This is Rusty's first time to shoot. And there's the girls on the right side. Let's zoom in on those girls a little bit. There we go. Oh, we have a left-handed and a right-handed archer there. Now they're going to be face-to-face.
That's okay. They're on the same
zoom
team.
in. See if we can get a little closer on the girls.
I love it. One's ranging, one's spotting.
They
Now
should
we're
be
gonna
working,
range.
working together. So we changed up our format a little bit. In the past, everybody shoots at the end of the night. You grab tokens. And if I grabbed one and Wendy grabbed a one, then we would be teamed together and our scores would be put together, and then you would know who wins. We've changed it so that you grab your tokens up front, and now you have a teammate all the way through. And at the end, and during that time, you'll be able to see live scoring of where everybody's at. Good job, ladies. Aren't they doing a great job? They're just kind of scrolling through. Brian, Paget. We have a good group of archers. Actually, this is a very good group of archers. I think the numbers are actually going to be pretty good. There's not a lot of new shooters today. Sandra's a pro for Matthews. Ryan's head got cut off. Shocking.
Gee, I wonder why that happened.
Yeah, I don't know why Ryan's head got cut off. Blake is one of the
Ryan
new
and Blake.
shooters here at Texas Archery. I think that's his first time. Actually, Blake, this is the first time to shoot a 3D shoot. Ryan doesn't shoot a lot of 3D, but he'll shoot these because I ask him to.
So Ryan and Julia got put in because they were
Yeah.
asked to.
Yeah, two of them got asked to. Ryan was just like, so do I don't get to shoot? I was like, no, Julia's going to shoot. So, uh-oh. Oh, she forgot this. Oh. She didn't want to talk about it.
Nope.
The camera was right on her, too.
We still love you, Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra. Okay, look at target 8 real quick for me. Flick over to the other camera. There you go. So she was actually going for 8. My guess is that she just didn't set her sight because they
Yep.
shoot one target and then they move over and they.
She said you're
Yeah.
correct.
There is one arrow in that target.
Yep.
I'm not sure. We probably could find her arrow.
It sounded like it hit the wood in the.
Yeah. So the girls are
In the
going to see.
back.
Oh, there it is. Go ahead and zoom
Yep.
left side. Other left. There you go. Go up. You see it? There you go,
It's
girls.
there.
See it right there? Oh, it's blurring. Wow. Give it a second.
It'll come back.
It'll come back.
I might be blind before it does.
I know. I don't know what's going on. Zoom out some. I think it's trying to. Yeah, zoom out. Keep zooming.
But you know, we talk about that even in Target, that it happens to the best.
It does.
The best.
There
of the
we
best.
go. Now zoom in.
It's just that disconnect in the brain.
Yeah.
That just for a split second, and that's all it takes. So
I'm sure Sandra appreciates this. We'll go ahead and zoom in on her. I believe that's, oh, yep, that looks like a 26
Yep.
potentially there. Yeah. All right, go ahead and back away, back up so we can see everybody. You can do call 99, and that will back it all the way up for everybody. Back it up real slow. We can see everybody down there.
it
Okay.
just hurts my knees looking at them getting down like that.
So if this is your first time to watch a 3D shoot, there is, there's a couple things you got to know. We're shooting. They can shoot for a 12. They can shoot for a 12, 10, 8, 5. I say shoot for. They can there's a target there's a little round spot that's a 12. And then there's a bigger spot that's a 10. And then a bigger spot that's an 8. And if you hit the body, it's a 5. And then, of course, if you miss, it's a miss. The one thing you may hear some people talk, they'll say, oh, they're going to go for an upper. So there are two 12 spots on a target. One that's low and one that's high, up, right? By default, everyone shoots for the bottom 12. But if somebody calls an upper, that means now they're shooting that upper 12. If they accidentally hit that bottom 12, guess what? It's a 10 because you called the upper. All right. We got some good cameras. They're doing some good camera work for us.
Sandra's trying to get that. There she got it.
All right, let's go ahead. Scores are coming in. Go ahead and switch over to the scores, girls. And go ahead and refresh that screen for me. We're having to do it manually right now. Go ahead and click that button right here. And that refreshes. We have Jason and Ryan, and I would say Jason and Colby. Ryan and Blake are tied right now for first. We have. Yeah, we've got.
Brian and
Ryan's
Rusty.
talking all kinds of smack down there with Jason.
We need Brian and Rusty scores.
I heard Ryan walking over like, we're tied? Are you serious?
Brian and Rusty.
Brian and Rusty. Let's see here. So Rusty's a new shooter. Brian's putting up some good numbers already. So the left side is Brian, and right side would be Rusty. When you're looking, if you're on eyesonscore.com, you can actually see the updated scores, and you can click on them and see how everybody's doing.
Julia.
Let's see. Ryan's shooting pretty strong. He has only dropped 2 points so far. Nadia and Julia are right in it. They're shooting really well.
She's everybody's hero. Talking about Sandra down there.
Yeah, this is, we love being able to do this stuff for you guys. I think it's what archery needs.
Yep. Even
though there's only 10 archers here shooting, this is a lot of fun. This is going to actually be a very competitive group.
It's Friday night. School's starting back up.
Yep.
There's
That's okay.
a lot going on.
We've got a big tournament coming up next Saturday. Next month.
I was like, what?
Next month on a Saturday, we have a very big tournament we're going to be posting. We're going to post a lot more information on that. I'm going to try to make it a much bigger deal. We're going to give away belt buckles. We're going to give away some money. We're going to have an open class and a bow hunter class. So it's going to be a lot of fun. By the way, Wendy, you'll be there.
Did I know about this?
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did.
I love his shorts.
Yeah. We've already been making fun of those shorts.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. He pulled out a white bow, and I was like, dude, they match your shorts.
So where's the white bow?
Oh, he was just looking at one that's here.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
It was meant for him.
Ryan's calling upper. So Ryan is on target 2. So go to 2 real quick. Go to target 2.
And that's the way you need to do it. You need to call it out and not just like.
All right. So he's going
12.
for upper. So that means it's upper left of that circle, I believe. Yep.
Upper right.
Upper right. Oh.
It's over here.
Oh, it's over there. It's hard to see right now.
That's what happens when you turn 50.
Yeah. So Ryan's calling the upper right on this one. So it's kind of the upper. Leave it right there. Yep. Oh, he drilled it. Yep, he did. No, I see it now. I see it. He may have just missed it.
Yeah, looks like he just
may have just missed it. Now I can see the circle. So right above it, you can kind of see the circle of the 12. All right. So now we have Colby. So not Colby. Blake is about to shoot the number 2 target. So flick over to the other scene and go to Blake. Flick. Go ahead and flip.
We're gonna flick
switch,
over.
Switch. And then go to target 2. Go to your right. Go over here to the right. No, go back to the archers. There you go.
I
So
need
now
to write a book of Scott terms.
Go ahead and move the camera to the right. All right, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, too much. You were almost there, almost there. Okay, right there. Here we go, right there. That is Blake right there on the left. And so right before Blake shoots, go ahead and switch to the other scene. So Blake's going to go to full draw. So he's on target 2 right now. So now go ahead and switch to the other scene right there. So there's where Blake is aiming right now. He's I didn't hear him calling upper, so he's going to be lower left is what he's going for. Unless he may have called it.
Oh, he called it.
He did? He said he did call it. So he did call an upper. He drilled the 12th. That's a good shot.
You know Ryan's not going to lie.
All right, zoom out for us.
He drilled it. That's for sure.
Yeah. The big old smile. Switch back to the archers and go ahead and pan out. Ryan's on target 1. Oh, you guys could go to target 1 if you want to. He's the last one down there shooting. So go ahead and switch to target 1. So switch the archer. Now switch the other one. Back to the other scene. There you go. One of Jason's down there. That's low. You know, Ryan doesn't talk smack with anybody, but boy, he is. Jason's pulled out the smack talk with Ryan. There you go. Good job, ladies. That's a good scene right there. So as what we're going to be working on with our camera crew is when we do a bunch of movements, we try to have a different camera up, you know, and so instead of us being far away and it goes zzz all the way in, we can have the video of the archers.
That's why we spent
and then
the big bucks on the 30X.
That's right. So we could really zoom in and look at those targets. Go to target 5, maybe. Go to target 5. No, 3.
That is 5.
Go to 3. Go to 3.
They did what you said.
There's Nadia and Julia's target. So if this is your first time to join, we've added some capability, which I think is going to be really cool when we do the target shoots. We're going to have. We're going to be able to zoom in on targets and be able to see. I think we'll be able to actually see even if it'll be close enough that we can say, hey, is that an X? What we had before was a little blurry, so you couldn't see.
Talking about when we do indoor.
When we do indoor,
okay.
yeah.
I was lost. I was like, what?
Yeah. But as the scores are coming in, we can go ahead and switch over to the scores, ladies, and go ahead and refresh that screen for me. Not sure why it's not refreshing, but that'll be something I'm going to have to fix. Looks like Ryan and Blake have moved into first place. Jason and Colby in second. Julia and Nadia are not far behind. And I can't even read. I can't read my screen. Brian and Rusty are in fourth, and Sandra and Cody are in fifth. Sandra and Cody have some work to do. That was a rough end when you have a miss.
Yes, it's hard to come back.
Hard to come back from that, but how this shoot-off's going to be, how this is going to be. So you're not there. Nobody's out of it. So all this is ranking. So the top teams coming in. So whatever their ranking is, 1 through 5. 5 is going to shoot against 4. Whoever wins going to shoot against 3. Whoever wins going to go against 2. And guess what? Whoever wins that one gets to go for the championship.
Yay!
Yeah. So we were trying something a little different this time. How we're set up. We have multiple directors over there with the girls, and I think that we'll talk to them afterwards and get some advice from them on what worked, what didn't work. I know that refreshing the screen would be way easier if we were not didn't have to actually.
That's okay.
Funny.
They're doing a great job.
No, they're doing a great job. No, it's my screw up on that part.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at everything here.
Maybe I'm crazy, trying to fight it. Always been patient, now I can't wait no more. Been holding it back so long. Telephone calling, what can I say? It's all an illusion, and I'm better off this way. I'm running from yesterday. How could I wait while you're walking away? I feel so much better alone.
Give you guys a little bit of music as they're down there.
Coming back.
One thing that I kind of realized just now is we're gonna add a mic to the down there so that we can get a little of the chitter chatter that's going on, so that you guys can hear it. So we have Jason and Colby. They are on. What target are they on? It's down there. Oh, they're on target 9 and 10. So let's go ahead and take a look at 9 and 10 right now and see how those guys are doing. So 9 has not shot yet, so go ahead and go up to 10. Let's see how that one looks. Oh, they haven't even shot a shot yet. So Jason's on 10 right now, and looks like a 10 from here. Go to 9. He's at full draw right now. So Colby's at full draw. He just let down, and he's going for target 9. All right, Colby's refreshing right now. So girls, you could go switch to the other camera. You can go to Colby if you'd like. But he's at full draw right now, so go ahead and go back to 9 for us. There's a good shot. Just caught the 10 on the right side. It's a good shot. Let's go back to the archers. There you go. Good job. What it takes, what the girls are learning right now is with the pre-programming, they can easily go from target to target, but also they have to switch between cameras to be able to control them so that they can excuse me, so that they can zoom in on the archers and get to them very quickly. Instead of the joystick is nice, but the problem with the joystick is that it's by hand. So there is going to be some movement that jerks and goes back and forth and all that stuff. So we're trying to get to where it's a little smoother. Lost my partner in crime that's here, Wendy Cook. I'm not sure where she ran off to. And I know I haven't said anything, girls. I haven't said anything offensive, have I? I'm just teasing. They're like, nope, you didn't. So we've got Ryan at full draw. So Ryan is on target 3. All right. Ryan's on target 3. Switch back to Ryan. There we go. So Ryan will be shooting for Texas A&M in the fall. Of course, he's excited about that. And we're excited to have an Aggie in our family. So he's going for target 3 right now. We don't know if he's called upper or not, but we'll see. Looks like a 10. So Ryan's still shooting micro arrows. He is still in outdoor season, so he wouldn't be shooting any of the bigger arrows. What you'll see here is as we look at some of these archers' targets, flip over to target 6 there. Let's take a look. So you can see one of that arrow on top with the blue and the white. That is it looks like a 23. It's a much fatter arrow. It could be a 26. Much fatter arrow. In 3D, a lot of guys shoot these bigger arrows so that they can try to catch a line, just like in an indoor season. They want to go ahead and, be able to shoot a bigger arrow and catch that line to get that extra points. Smaller arrows make it a little tougher because obviously they have to be a little more accurate to be able to shoot that. But the smaller arrows are really used for outdoor. The big arrows will catch too much wind if you're shooting outdoor and all of that. Hope you guys are enjoying the show today. I'm enjoying it. Ladies, are you enjoying it so far? They are. Go ahead and flip the camera over to them. Let's see if they can figure out how to get the camera on themselves. Go ahead and hit that button. There you go, wave girls. So these girls, I appreciate that they came in and are willing to try to learn some of this. What this is going to be able to do is help us run these things, because I can't run it by myself. Wendy and I can't run it, just the two of us. We've made it a little too complicated for one person to be able to run these, and we want it to be fun. We want it to be, a good experience for everybody when they're watching these events. And also, the main reason we do this is that that grandparents and our parents and grandparents and who have friends that want to jump in and see what's going on. We want to make it an interesting shoot. We've done several of these where we didn't have live scoring, and I believe live scoring is what it has to have, especially for a live event, because you guys would have no idea where anybody is at this point. And we want you to be able to see, like, it makes it interesting to see who's in first place, who's in second, and so on and so on. Scores are updating right now, and once we get all the scores updated, we will, let me make sure we've got updated scores here. Looks like everybody has updated. Well, Sandra and, Sandra and them have come back strong. I'm just checking to make sure everybody's scores have updated. Yep. Julia and Nadia. Man, the scores are super close. Like I said, there are some, it's going to be a tight group of scores today. All right, so go ahead and flip over to the scores. Let's go ahead and go through it real quick. All right, we are there. So we were halfway done. Go ahead and refresh that screen for me. There we go. So Ryan and Blake are in first place. We have Sandra and Cody, which Sandra had a miss, which they would be in first place right now if it wasn't for, well, it'd be close. Yeah, they would probably more than likely be in first right now if it wasn't for that. Jason and Colby have dropped down to third. Well, no, it's tied for second. We have a 204 to 204, and Julia and Nadia. So we have a three-way tie for second place right now. That is how tight it is. And they're, Ryan and Blake are only 6 points ahead. So this is going to be a very tight match going on. Even Brian and Rusty are only 10 points behind, which is not much in 3D. They can make that up very quickly. So as you knew, as you saw, they were shooting on the balcony on the first half. So now what they'll do is move down lower. The furthest shot they'll have, the furthest shot they had on top was 40 yards. Down at the bottom, the furthest shot's going to be about 30, maybe a little over 30, 32, 33 yards would be the longest shot. And it makes it, this is where guys will try to make up some ground on 12s. They'll really start going for those 12s. From 40 elevated, sometimes you're just playing the safe game and shooting a 10, which is the bigger ring, just shooting in the middle and just, playing it conservative. They'll play a little more aggressive when they're down here, especially with those closer targets that are within, 20 yards. Try to go for that 12. My camera's actually up much higher than it looks. It looks like it's kind of low, but it's not. As they're shooting, we will see how everybody's doing. So let's see here. Julia is on 16 right now. Well, there's Jason. Let's see how Jason. There's Sandra in the white. So Sandra's on target 3. So flick over to target 3. Let's take a look at target 3. So Sandra I thought she was on 3. She must not have been on. I don't see anything on 3. No, not 3. 13. 13. My bad. 12 and 13. There you go. She was on 13. I got to get my math right. 14. If we look at 14, that would have been Cody's shot. Cody has a 10, unless he called an upper, and it'd be real close. Colby is on 11 right now. Jason and Colby. Colby's at full draw. Jason's at full draw. There it is. Very hard to see from here. It looks like a 10. It could be a 12 if he called an upper. One thing we don't have the advantage of is knowing if they shot an up, if they're calling an upper or going for the lower. Sandra's on target 14 right now at full draw. Switch back to 14 real quick. There he goes. She shoots. It looks like it's a 12 if she called an upper. All right. Who's on not 9? Everything is 11 and above now. So Ryan just shot 16, the last to shoot on the line, it looks like. Ryan looks like it's a 10. Where's 16? I don't even know where some of these targets are down there. Oh, I see it. That one's probably about 25 yards away. That one is literally like 5 yards away. So it's probably one of the hardest targets to shoot. A really good angle. Go to 19. Boy, they were going for that 12 at 19, so it'd have been about 30, probably about 30 to 32 yards away on that shot. So as the scores come in, I'll tell the girls when to switch over to the score to see how everybody's scoring. Everybody's updating. So the score we are using, we do want to thank Texas Archery for allowing us to do this. We are raising an archer. There's a podcast out there. So if you are new to the group, you can go and just go and check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Audible, you name it, we're out there. And we run a podcast called Raising an Archer, which is about youth archery. There is some good stuff in there that the adults, like we talked about arrow system, we'll probably talk about some hunting from a youth perspective coming up. We have some people that we plan on, or some guides that we want to pull in to talk with us. We have we are a part of Texas Archery, and we want to thank them for allowing us to do this. It really is something that Wendy and I really enjoy doing and love to do, and especially anything archery, we are there.
Yep.
And so we are going to continue to do this.
It's a clipboard. I was like, what's this little green paper that he
Yeah,
has?
so we have them write the scores down, and we do it live just to make sure that everything is right.
So we're at the half. We're down.
Yep, we just finished 11 and 12th arrow. So now let's go to the scores.
What happened to Ryan? It just didn't update.
Yep. So go ahead and refresh that screen for us. There we go. So we have Ryan and Blake in first still. Sandra and Cody. Sandra's come back after the miss. They've come back strong, and now they are in second place. Nadia and Julia are in third. Barely. Brian and Rusty are in fourth. Jason and Colby have not updated their scores yet, I don't think. Yeah, one of them is missing. One of their scores. So we'll wait here in a minute. It'll probably update. They probably forgot to hit enter on their phone. Shame. So Jason and Jason and Colby. Let's see, who have we not really spotlighted. Okay, we've got Brian and Rusty. So we have Brian on 11, Rusty on 12. So
Rusty needs Colby's
girls,
shirt.
let's look at 12. Let's go to 12. We got Rusty at full draw. Switch to 12. So Rusty's at full draw. He's one of the new archers here at Texas Archery. First time to shoot a 3D shoot here. I'll have to talk to him and see how he enjoyed it. He's at full draw a long time. He's still at full draw. He is not. There you go. And looks like it's going to be close. Looks like it's an 8 from here. All right, switch to target 11. Let's see how Brian did. Brian's got a 10.
Nice.
It's just sitting right in the middle. Conservative shot, which is normal, needs to be for that turkey. It is a small target at probably about 20 yards. There's 15. So who is on 15 right now?
I like how some of the targets are moved around because that turkey has been up close before, and I was looking. Even the other turkey is not being used tonight. And
Yep.
20.
That would be a 5. So if anybody, that's a good one to kind of show. Not because they missed. I mean, this one's tough. This one's like 5 yards away. It's like a super hard shot. Probably the hardest shot here. That is a 5. So he missed all the vitals.
That was Julia.
It was a Julia.
Julia's like, I'm just making it run away.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was Julia because that looks like an outside target arrow. There is target 17. So let's see who is on 17 right now. Ryan is on 17. So Ryan is scoping the arrow right now. So he's about to go to full draw. If you guys want to switch, like on the cameras, move back to Ryan and go back over to Ryan there. Oh. Learn it. All right, let's go to, what was it? Ryan was on target 17. Go flick the target 17 for us real quick. Let's take a look. It's a 10 for sure. I'm pretty sure it's a 10. It's really hard. We can't tell. Those circles are
Well,
really
the
different.
holes and then the shaft of the
arrow is
arrow.
tough to see, and that's about as close as we can get.
That one is going to the left.
I think it's a 10. Looks like Julia may have had a 12 if that's Julia on 19. I bet it is.
It is Julia on 19.
So looks like Julia has a
All
12
green.
and Nadia has a 10, which that's going to be a really good round for them because that gets them some extra points. Let me take a look. Did everybody's? Yeah, they've updated. So Jason, we'll get their updated scores here in a minute once they pull their phones out. My guess is they entered it and didn't hit submit at the end.
Which one is it? Submit or enter?
I don't know. I really don't know. You'd think I should know.
Yeah, because you're like IT, you know.
Right. Well, it looks like Nadia. It's going to be it's a tough angle there. It's close to the 12, but that is a tough target to shoot. All right. Looks like they're getting us to all the targets down there. Let's see who's down there. Oh, Ryan is the last to shoot. It looks like. Of
course.
Ryan is on 18. So flip over to 18. And then change to the other scene and move that camera over. All right, there we go. Perfect. She's getting good at it now. I know. I'm just saying. I know. That's doing great. She does preset for all the archers. So you can go ahead and zoom in there if you'd like. Let's see how. I want to see what the quality looks like.
See if we can see his smiling face.
That's right. Look at the. It looks weird, doesn't it, with the little peep? Like it looks like his face is weird. All right.
Your face is weird.
No, your mama's face is weird. Oh, it looks like Ryan may have. No, I was like, that's all the wrong arrow. It's a 10 for sure. So we've got a 10 and an 8 down there. Huh?
Well, tell
Who's?
them Jason and Colby didn't refresh.
Yeah, they had.
And that's probably Jason that's complaining.
Yeah, was it Jason that was complaining? Yeah. Yeah. Once he pulls his phone out and enters, it will update.
Oh, everybody else's is refreshed.
Yeah, everybody else's worked. I'm just saying. Oh, it did update. So theirs did update once he pulled his phone out. So everybody's score now is updated. That didn't change Jason and Colby's position. Even the updated score. I don't know why. Let's see here.
Got knocked down.
Let's see. Yeah, so scores are coming in right now. Once they start walking back, we'll switch over to the. Go ahead and switch to the other scene, girls.
Bathroom remodeling.
There you go. So just leave it right there. You can kind of see what the range looks like as they're down there scoring. All right. One of my favorite songs to play on here.
Let's make a run together. I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. Let's make it.
Hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said, we are a little over halfway, maybe about
Ryan
3/4 of the way.
Now Sandra's waving.
Sandra moves into first place.
Woohoo! Even after
Wow.
a miss.
Nice. Sandra and Cody move into first place. Well, has Ryan's not updated yet? Let me see here. Their scores, one of their scores hasn't updated yet. So we won't know until he opens up his app and updates that. Well, yeah, 17 didn't update for them.
Is that Brian Paget and then
So we have.
are they tied with Nadia and Julia?
Let me see here. I'm just kind of looking through the scores here. Yep, they're tied. Jason Brewer, are they updated? They are updated. Ryan and Blake are the only ones that haven't updated yet, and we will not see the updated scores until he pulls the phone out. So the one thing with the app that is
Who's
for
in
getting
control?
live.
Is that your boy?
That's
or
my boy.
is it-
That's my boy.
Oh.
So we can't force them to hit submit.
Ryan didn't hit submit.
Yep. So we won't know where they are, but everybody's super close. I mean, they're all within a few points of each other.
Or Ryan didn't hit enter. It's one or the other.
Right.
You would think if your dad's IT that you would know that
You would
have
think.
to.
You would think. Jason Brewer's.
I thought he was going to bump
TRX.
her to make her miss or something. As he walked behind her.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I know, right?
But we are having a lot of fun here at Texas Archery. Like I was saying, Raising an Archer, we are the live streaming piece, the podcast, the media, whatever you want to call it, for Texas Archery. We're going to do live events every month here at Texas Archery. We're also going to.
Are we?
Yes, we are. So get it on your calendar.
Okay.
I'm gonna call you. Better say yes.
And look who we have in the corner back here.
Oh, we have David Allen just showed up.
David Allen.
What's up, David Allen?
District 3.
Siwat, speaking of David
Over
Allen,
there.
Siwat is coming up very quickly.
It's our
So-
first one, October.
November. There are no October ones this year. All right, girls.
What's up with that?
So whenever you're going to move around to targets, make sure it switch to the archers and then move those targets. We don't want to make anybody sick out there. So if you're going to move, kind of
We don't
make sure
have
you
to worry
switch
about that
between
because
that.
they're not looking at your face so much tonight.
No, it's not us. I'm talking about them. Nobody wants to see
You said
us.
them and you look at Jason. I
Yeah,
mean,
there's
that wasn't
Jason at
very
full
nice.
draw. No, Ryan says
No,
nice. Ryan's over there getting vocal. Where is that coming from? Like he goes off to college and all of a sudden now he's.
What else is he doing?
I know, right? There's Julia Cook. Not anymore. Not the wolf or the fox. I mean, yeah.
Please don't call her a fox. That's just weird.
That is weird. Like, say there's Julia Cook and the fox shows up. Well, that's probably a safe sport issue. All right, let's see. What do we got going on? 19. Who is on 19? Ryan and Ryan and Blake. Man, I'm struggling to remember names here. So it looks like Ryan's about to shoot 9. Go to 20.
Well, we were talking about Ryan, that he didn't update his score a while ago, but, he said he just did.
So they look like they've got 2 good arrows there.
Oh, yeah.
Like that eastern axis needs to stay away from that X10.
That was the one thing that I was not happy about her shooting tonight, is that we didn't get to sight in other arrows. Run!
I know. Look at them. Looks like they're having a good
It
time.
does look like that.
I'm glad the 2 of them showed up because
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. Nadia is going to be starting with Texas Archery Joad here in the fall. We're excited about her joining the team. There's Sandra. And Sandra's a big 3D shooter here in Texas. Like I said, she's a staff shooter for Matthews. She's a pretty good shooter, I would say.
I would say so.
She's an excellent shooter.
And she's the one that's gotten Julia back into being interested in 3D.
Yeah.
She and Christmas. I love it when adult archers take the time to kind of mentor these young ones.
Yeah, we do have to figure out how to continue to grow this sport, and I believe that building the sport is us as adults getting these youth into archery and taking them under our wings and getting them into this.
I think what we're doing here too, as far as letting people see that it is fun, that it can be for all ages, and create a little bit more interest in it as well.
Yeah, I mean we have the age range down there has to be like 15 and up into 14. At least 40 or 14 and up, and we have at least I'm sure somebody down there's in their 50s. I'm sure. Probably not many.
We know it's not Sandra.
All these young guys down there.
Youngins.
All right, Ryan's scores. Hey, they did update. How about that?
I hope nobody had beans
as they bend
for
over.
lunch.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, everybody's rear ends and heads are
when
all
they
right
bend
there
over.
at the same height.
So the one thing we did was and this I think for 3D, this is having this one camera. Like we used to have like 4, 5, 6 cameras down there.
Yeah.
So we had 2 cameras on the archers and just one,
and now we just
left
have
angles.
2 cameras.
We had four wireless cameras, small cameras down there that allowed us to go ahead and just randomly pick a few of the targets, but we couldn't. There was no way to control that of like who was shooting at what. This one camera can hit every single one of the targets, and we can see exactly what's going on. So cool.
We talked about lice today. And now I just like,
where
really
did that come from?
Itchy. Well, because I had an itch, and I was like, oh, no.
Amy went to camp, and there was a girl that had lice, and so they cleaned everything. And then like a week later, she's like, "Check my head." I'm like, "Oh no!"
Every time I go to my hairdresser, I'm like, "Look at it good."
I need to look close. Look close. Yeah,
and then she still puts tea tree oil in my hair just to
just so you. Yep.
I'm like, no. And, I'm with little kids, so.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, hopefully. Oh, man. See that 3 spot down there? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. But that 3 spot down there, my ADD kicked in. I meant to tear that down beforehand. And
well, I don't mind that one so much, but that one that's kind of flipped
I know.
up on the
Yes, that one
top,
bothers me, too.
That one's driving me nuts. When they go back down there to pool.
That's right.
Hey, y'all get those targets. At least the one that's going to flip
There's
up.
Nadia. Nadia, I believe, is 15.
All right.
There's Ryan, just turned 18.
Woo! How are those scores looking, Scott?
The scores.
Scotty
I guess
boy.
let's switch over there. Go ahead and refresh the screen for us, ladies. All right, Ryan and Blake are in first. Sandra and Cody are in second. Brian and Rusty, which, like I told you earlier, Brian and Rusty were in last at that moment.
Yeah.
When we looked at it, and they were in last. Now all of a sudden they're in the top 3. Jason and Colby are in 4th, and Nadia and Julia are in 5th. But look how close everybody is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all within, just a few points, and it only takes one round. You shoot 3 8s and they shoot, 4 8s and they shoot 4 12s, and all of a sudden, it's a 16-point swing. And we've seen that happen. We have seen that happen.
You still dieting?
Dieting, I wouldn't call it dieting. Yes, I am, actually.
Is this a fasting day?
No, Amy made sure that it was
that's
not a
right,
fasting day
because you had a
because
sandwich.
I had to deal with you, and she knew that I couldn't deal with you being hungry.
Okay.
By the way, she did not say that.
I knew she didn't.
And let's just not tell her. Let's just kind of keep that to ourselves. When we see her later, let's just keep that on the down low, Wendy. I need you to be cool.
Oh, okay.
So we've got a couple podcasts coming up.
Amy, call me later, okay?
Yeah. We've got a few podcasts coming up.
I'll talk to you on the way there.
Right. I'm trying to change the subject. So we got a couple podcasts coming up. We're going to tell you some. We have some really good stories from Joad Nationals, and we've told several of them.
Jelly.
But we have that one was awesome. You guys are going to have to go
Scott
to.
Is no longer.
You
Scott,
have to
he's
go.
Jelly. Just call him Jelly when you see him.
Yeah, if you
What's
have
up,
not
Jelly?
listened, to our podcast, or if you have not listened to the
How much do you have
Joad,
left?
the bonus ones, yes, about a half a thing of petroleum jelly. If you want to know the petroleum jelly story, which trust me, it's good. It is good, isn't it?
It's so weird.
So good.
So weird.
We will talk. We talked about that. I believe that was in day 4 on the bonus days. We are going to close the loop on that Joad national shoot. We were going to do 7 podcasts. We were able to do 4.
Yeah.
We were so whipped after
Oh
a
my
couple
gosh.
of those that we were like, we cannot. As much as we wanted to, we couldn't. We were so tired.
No.
But we do have some really good stories. Even we have stories that we have not even mentioned, and I cannot wait to share them with you guys.
Poor Jordan had no idea what was in that bag that she was bringing me. I had no idea about the bag.
I know, right?
I'm like, where'd it come from?
So yeah, if you want to hear the petroleum jelly story, you need to listen to.
I had
our
archers
podcast.
trying to kill me.
Yeah, I had so. These kids, I got to do the young kids, and they called and said, "Hey, we have an arrow call," and I come up and there's these young boys there, and I took my hat off so that I could get close to see what the score was, and the one kid was like, "Whoa," and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Man, you look old when you take your hat off with your gray hair."
I wish I had been there because I would have said,
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
is.
You know, wave. Hey, there you go. See us. Let's see Lily there.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, there we go. Desi, she's the one doing all the controls. Yep, see, she's got the controls. All right. But so I was like, wow. And I started picking on the kid a little bit, saying, hey, like, I look old. He was like, yeah, your hair is really gray. And as I put my hat back on, he goes, see, it is so weird. You look so much younger with your hat on.
So I'm surprised you don't wear a hat today.
I forgot. You know, when all the ladies refer to you as the silver fox.
No one refers to you as a silver
Everyone,
fox. Except you.
everyone refers to me as a silver
No,
fox. Yep,
no.
yep. Self-proclaimed silver fox.
There you go. Don't put that on a shirt.
I need to paint that fox down there silver. That would be so awesome.
I know what's going to happen the next time. It's going to be silver.
I'm ordering a fox tomorrow, and I'm going to paint that thing silver and call it Scott.
Did that one look so mean a while ago? I don't remember it looking that mean.
It does look like it's ready to attack. Wouldn't you be me? Look, like shot it. You know, it's like, ow. Like, what the heck?
What I think is all the shots on the front legs.
Oh, yeah. They're going. Yeah.
You can't hit the big side of the fox.
Yeah.
But those scrawny little legs going down, y'all got those.
So we are coming into the last, after this is the last 2 arrows. Very quick night. We are going to go right into a shoot-off. While we do that, we'll probably put a little music on. I'm going to go downstairs and make sure I get everybody going. We will move some targets around, maybe. I don't want to move too many around because I know that they already have everything pre-programmed.
Right.
But we will get these guys going pretty quick. Like I said, we've got 5 teams tonight. So top 5 teams move on to the final round.
You'll move on to the final round.
5, and it's going to be quick.
Round.
So, 5 shoots against 4, and it's going to be 1 target. Each one of the archers shoots 1 arrow apiece. We add the scores together. Whoever's ahead moves on to the next round.
Hear your voice just then.
I don't know. I need a drink of water. I'm losing my voice, I think. I'm talking a little too much. All right. Ryan's getting a better look at that target. He had to get really low on that one. If you don't know Ryan stands about 6'5", 6'6", probably one of the tallest archers you'll ever meet. I don't know many archers here in Texas or anywhere that has his draw length is 33 inches. I mean, it is right on the nose, 33. And we have to get him in a bow, we actually have to, Frankenstein bows together to figure out how to get it to fit. Right
Luke
now,
was like, Mom, I really like Ryan's bow. Everybody keeps telling me I'm outgrowing my bow. I was like, dude, it's like Frankenstein.
well,
and there's so much JB Weld on it.
Right? He taped it before he put JB Weld on it.
He goes, but the JB Weld, that makes it cool.
Right?
Like,
right? All right, let's see. Oh, somebody left their arrows, which I think was Julia.
I think so, too.
Oh, they're going to make her walk down there and get it, too.
Oh, he had fun calling her out
Ryan's
on
a jerk, isn't he? All right, let's see how the scores look. Going into the last 2 arrows, go ahead and switch to the scores, ladies. Go ahead and refresh that screen. All right, Ryan and Blake are in first place. Sandra and Cody are in second. Brian and Rusty are in third. Jason and Colby are in fourth. And not leading the pack, trailing the pack. Wow, long day. Trailing the pack is Nadia and Julia, and they need to pick it up. They are down by 7 points to get into that top 4. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. They need to make up a little ground. They need to get in that top 3. And they can do it. Everybody's so close. I mean, the scores are really, really close.
Well, it's not that close.
What are you talking about?
They're like 7 points out.
Yeah, and to be in the top 3. 7 points is nothing.
To be in the top 3, they're like 8 points.
8 points. Okay, I'm sorry. Instead of 7 points, it was 8 points. Wendy's getting on my nerves. Anybody that's listening.
What's new? Hey, I saw somebody who drove like you the other day.
Really, like a grandma?
Tailgating and everything.
Oh, tailgate? What are you talking about? Desi likes to come up here with us. She's videotaping the video camera. There's Desi. She's laughing. She's enjoying herself. All right, let's see what we got here. So we have, who do we need to watch? We need to watch Nadia and Julia. And so Nadia and Julia are on target 15 and 16. All right, so keep the camera there. Let's look at 15. Nadia is at full draw on 15 right now. She's still at full draw. She just released. There we go. And it is a conservative 10, right in the middle.
Nothing wrong
So
with that.
16. Julia looks like an 8. Going for those 12 sometimes like
I don't think she goes for the 12s.
You think she goes for a 10?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she goes the conservative route?
Mm-hmm.
I think she may be going for some 12s because she knows they're behind.
I don't think she knows it.
But I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a good time. I'm glad we did this. I always look forward to these shoots. Even though we have a small crowd, really don't care. It could be 4 people. Wendy and I would still run one of these for the 4 people just because it's good time. There's Julia and Nadia, the 2 youngest kids here, and they both are female, which I think is awesome.
Julia is the youngest.
She is.
She's not wearing her cap tonight or her visor.
What is? I know. I thought something looked weird about her.
And she's shooting everything low.
She is.
So that looked like another 8.
All right. So these are the last 2 arrows, and then we will move to the shoot off. And it'll be anybody's game. The scores are so close. That means they're all pretty close, and so I'm anticipating that we will have some good shoot offs here. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring the platforms down because that just makes it fun, and we will shoot off from the platform. It's not a race.
I know the church guys like doing that.
They did. They were at first. They were telling me like, "No, we're not going to do it." He told me like, "We're not going to do the platform." Next thing I know, they're dragging the platforms down.
I was like, "Whoa, we're using the platforms."
Okay,
all right.
well, I thought we weren't using them tonight, but we are using them tonight. I should have brought some water.
But you didn't.
I didn't.
Julie's looking for something. She lost something.
Yeah. There's Sandra
it's
and
got
Cody.
his
What?
Jack on.
Oh, he does. He's shooting with the that's
Bojack.
Bojack is on. What happens with the Bojack? It actually will slow down that limb, that bottom limb, and cause the arrow to go low. Oh, he figured it out.
Oh, did
Go back
he?
to him.
All right.
Go back to him, girls. Yeah, see, he let down and then took the jack off. So he was going for target 4. Take a look at 4. There we go. Good job, ladies. Well, was he going for 4?
I'm not real sure about that.
Not 4. 14. 14, girls. I'm sorry.
That was your
She's
fault.
like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Whatever. I'll blame the ladies.
No.
Yeah. It's their fault.
I got y'all's back.
No, they should have known what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the last round. We will know the rankings at this point. Ryan and Blake actually have a pretty good lead coming into this last round. Sandra and Cody are not comfortably in second because they're only a couple points away. So we will see how this comes together. Some of the scores are coming in.
So you know how I like coffee, right?
Yes,
Okay, I do not like chai latte.
I do not like chai latte.
Oh my gosh, that was the nastiest stuff. But it was all there was in the way of coffee.
Yeah,
And I was in training all day.
yeah, gross.
So I went for a chai latte. I won't do that again. I'll just do without coffee.
All right. So Brian and Rusty are the only ones that haven't updated their score yet. Looks like they're taking a closer look at them. Right now, Ryan and Blake are in first. See, they were 10 points ahead. Now they're only 4 coming into the last round. So that's how fast points can be made up. Sandra and Cody are in second.
How
Jason
fast,
and pretty
Scott?
fast. What's wrong with you today? You're quiet and mean.
I am not mean.
They're looking close. Hey, guys, they're just going to flip right to us. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight. We have the last 4 arrows being scored right now, and so we'll know where Brian and Rusty fall. We will.
And the rest of the group.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need those guys to score. We're still waiting for those scores to come in. Once they come in, we'll know where all the rankings are, and we will get ready for the shoot-off at that point.
Right, with the platforms.
Platforms and everything. Let's see if it's updated. It has updated. So Rusty and Brian, there's a tie, but Sandra it should have actually put Sandra and Cody in second because they have more 10s. So that's something that I'll have to look at the app, because actually we're changing that. The app should actually show 12, 10,
That's right,
9,
Gene, it's
and that's something that's being added. It's right on the end when they enter scores, but it's not right when they're entering the other stuff. All right, so I'm going to go down there and get everything set up, and we will talk to you guys in a little bit.
Maybe I'm crazy, trying to fight it. Always been patient, now I can't wait no more. Been holding it back so long. Telephone calling, what can I say? It's all an illusion, and I'm better off this way. I'm running from yesterday. How could I wait while you're walking away? I feel so much better alone. Still I'm used to coming back. You be the last in line. Be letting you waste my time. Every second I lose my mind. Now I'm ready to dance the night away while we're watching the world go by. Keep trying to reach the sky. Every hour I lose my mind. Now I'm ready to dance the night away. Maybe I'm crazy, trying so hard for something amazing. I don't understand it at all. I guess it should be that way. Telephone calling, you tell me you're gone. You got all the reasons we don't expect. You're just the same old wreck. And how could I wait while you're walking away? I feel so much better alone. Still I'm used to coming back. You be the last in line. Be letting you waste my time. Every second I lose my mind. Now I'm ready to dance the night away while we're watching the world go by. You keep trying to reach the sky. Every hour I lose my mind. Now I'm ready to dance the night away. Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream. So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry. chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, even in my wildest dreams. Oh yeah, even in my wildest. I took a bite, and now I'm filled up. I don't know where you are tonight. Cause you're right, I've been starving and now I don't know what to do tonight. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. I took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to make this right. Cause you're right, yeah, you're right. We are going too fast, but no, I don't know how to stop. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire, fire. 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 You fuel my fire. Let's keep this fire alive. Let's keep this fire alive. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire. Let's keep this fire alive. Fire. Let's keep this fire.
All right, we're resetting everything, getting cameras set up for the shoot-off. So we've got 4 targets set up for the shoot-off. So we have, how many times am I going to say shoot-off?
I don't know.
We got 4 car targets set up. So we're going to go ahead.
four
and
what?
How many setups do I have to say? I think it's, I think I'm going to have to say like 6 setups. Yeah. So 6, yeah. We got target 9. We have target 14, 16, and 15, I think is what it is. So,
that's 4.
We're going to reprogram them. Yeah. So
You know, I even saw you coming back, counting off, and you even showed the fingers of 4.
4. Just making sure. Luckily, it was not more than 5. Then I would use my other hand, and that would just really thrown me off. Like, wait a minute. Oh, I got to use my other hand. Clicked. Math is hard. Hard.
And you know, our new math is called Eureka math.
Eureka.
Eureka. And
Sounds
you know,
like a drink.
Normally you count like this. Not anymore. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How is this one? What's wrong with this one?
That's 1.
Oh, but you went 1.
Yeah, one.
That's weird. 1.
You're one.
One.
I mean, you're weird. I don't know.
I know. Like, all right. So once they're doing it, I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Do you want something as we're going?
I think I have tea.
All right. Let's get some music going.
I had music going too. Come on. That one
I do
right
like this
there.
one.
No, that is. Where are my rolly chairs?
That's right. That's right. All right. I'm getting a drink of water. We're gonna go ahead. They're getting the camera set, and everybody's coming back from a break right now, and we're gonna get this thing going.
Are they coming
right.
back from a break?
They are coming back.
Well, then I might take a break.
Take it to the streets. Hit control of the lead. Take it to the streets. Hit control of the lead. Warning's been spread wide. You can't do none to stop it. Posing is bound to fight, but you're only causing riots. Words move from mouth to mouth. Justice is also troubling, all the way from north to south. It's been a long time coming. Take it to the streets. Hit control of the lead. Take it to the streets. Hit control of the lead.
Hey, Mr. Ellis. No, my mic does not smell funny. So that's another one of the funny stories that was on our podcast, one of the podcasts for Joad. So, another funny story is I took sanitizing wipes and I cleaned my mic. So, for anyone who wants to know why my mic would smell funny, go and listen to some of the Joad podcast and you'll find out what Scott did to my mic during, or he finally told me about my mic during Joad. So thanks, Larry.
Cutting the power lines, we're done talking about it. A spark turns into fire, and we're not sorry about it. If you're not sleeping tight, you know we're onto something. You hear the streets are crying, ocean turns into fighting. Take it to the streets, hit control of the wind. Take it to the streets, hit control of the lead. Warning's been spread wide, you can't do none to stop it. Posing is bound to fight, but you're only causing riots. Words move from mouth to mouth. Justice is also troubling, all the way from north to south. It's been a long time coming. Take it to the streets, hit control of the lead. Take it to the streets, hit control of the
The live stream.
All right, are you ready?
Let me see if anybody's in. All right, we're going to kill the live feed real quick and restart it, everybody, okay? So that we're on the final.